Okay. In this session of Mindset Mondays, we're going to be exploring the topic of gratitude. And I'm going to read a little bit from one of my favorite books, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D Wattles, who wrote a whole chapter on this topic. And he started it off very strong by saying the whole process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. I want you to think about the whole process of mental adjustment. That could be change, that could be going from sad to happy, and atonement, which is forgiving, repenting. It can be summed up in one word, which is gratitude. To permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior and to surround yourself with inferior things. On the other hand, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. Why is it surrounding yourself with the best? Because you're seeing the good in everything and then everything's all around you. You're literally surrounding yourself with it by focusing on it. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that to which we give our attention. And because we are thinking substance, which means you and I, we can think at any current point in time. We are very different to every other creature or element on the planet. We can actually think and choose thoughts because we are a thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. If we think about the best, we become the best. And that's what he says. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it becomes the best. And it takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. And I think this is really important because of the next thing he said, which is also faith is born of gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. Persistence, expectation, they're just other words for faith. You wouldn't persist unless you believed that something could happen that was good for you. A lot of people give up very quickly. Why? Because they don't have any faith. They don't see the good. They're not focused on it. It's very hard to persist when you're focused on the bad. One of the biggest things that will kill your goals, your dreams, is complaining. It's literally the opposite of gratitude. Now, I had a friend who was always complaining and rarely grateful. And we were friends for about 10 years. And then I got into this stuff and I realized I couldn't be around her anymore. Why? She was always looking at the best, the worst in people, in situations, circumstances. She was miserable. She got really unhealthy. All her relationships failed. People kept leaving her life. Why? Because she complained all the time. If I look at someone like myself, or even my partner, or most of my friends, they're all grateful. And I like hanging around with them. It uplifts you. And I want you to think about this. If you had a friend and they told you all the good things about you, why are they grateful that they have you around? You'd feel pretty good, right? You'd want to hang out with them. Now imagine that they complained about every little thing that you did. It'd bring your energy down. You wouldn't want to be around them anymore. Gratitude and focus, it's not just a nice idea, it's a way of life if you want to be in a great vibration. And if you want to move towards your goals, a lot of people, what they do when they're trying to achieve something is they tell me, this is what I want. And then they tell me, they complain about everything they have to do to get there. And what happens in those situations is it always ends badly. Those people never really get what it is that they want. They're consistently complaining. Now, for me, I know that when I'm not going to go well towards my goals and my ambitions and my habits that I'm trying to get into, my eating routine or going to the gym, when I complain. And I know that when I'm celebrating it, I'm grateful for it, that's when I'm moving towards it. That's when I'm in harmony with the things that I want. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to jump into some journaling, but I want to just leave you with the four things that ways in which I like to practice gratitude. Number one is being grateful for things in the past, especially things that I don't feel grateful for. I had chronic fatigue syndrome for 17 years, and my coach said to me, "Hey, you need to be grateful for it." And I was like, "You're kidding me." It literally ruined my life. I couldn't get out of bed. I was addicted to all these painkillers, horrible times. She's like, "I can't tell you what to be grateful for in it, but you need to find something." And those who seek find. I looked into it and I found you know what? I'm grateful that I'm still here. I'm grateful that I realized the friends that were going to be there and support me. There's so many things that I ended up being grateful for. The day my life changed and I had that transformation, that adjustment, was when I wrote, I'm grateful for having chronic fatigue, and I felt it. Gratitude is not an intellectual thing, it is a feeling. If you're not feeling it, then it's not actually having any power. So, number one, things in the past, the good and the bad. Number two, for things as they are in the present, for my own blessings and things that are happening around the world. I constantly am writing on my gratitude list things like there's someone out there right now in the world who's falling in love for the first time. There are people out there in the world right now fighting for what is good. There's a single mum out there somewhere who's struggling so hard, and you know what? She's keeping it together for her kids. And thank God she is. There's so many things to be grateful for. And I like to extend it, not just about your own life, about the world, about other people. Number three, for things that haven't happened yet. I'm grateful for my goals before they happen. I'm grateful for them because they excite me, because they give me something to live for, something that motivates me, something to move towards. And lastly, I'm really grateful for my goals and ambitions. It's something that's very important for me to focus on. Why I'm grateful for. It's very easy to get caught up in complaining. When you're going after something that's very big and important, you're going to find some difficulties, some challenges, and it's very easy to get upset about them. But to focus on what's good about this. How am I growing as a person? There's a saying I love, and it's a poem, and it's like, I asked for wisdom, so God gave me challenges to overcome. I asked for strength, so He gave me hurdles to get through. I asked for love, and He gave me troubled people to help. I received nothing I asked for, I received everything I needed. This is why people go to gyms, because there's things that are heavy to lift there. That causes growth. If gyms were all about comfort, there'd be mattresses and eye masks. We want growth. We want to get better. We want to get stronger. That's where satisfaction, where true soul satisfaction is, in overcoming challenges. Be grateful for it. Don't complain about them. It's your challenge. And how good is that? That's your growth. That's your work to do in the world. So let's jump into some journaling around this, because at the end of the day, people can tell you what to be grateful for, but it's an inside job. I can't tell you what to be grateful for. I really can't. It has to be something that you come to on your own accord. So with this journaling, you can write Mindset Mondays, the topic, which is gratitude. And question number one, what are you grateful for most over the last 5 years? Just think back through your mind and you can write what I'm grateful for over the last 5 years is. What I'm grateful for over the last 5 years is. And dot point your answers. Start each sentence with I'm grateful for. Important to write that. Don't just say what it is. I'm grateful for having a safe place to sleep every night. I'm grateful for my football team winning a grand final a few years ago. Whatever it is. Have fun with it. Doesn't have to be serious. Whatever it is for you. Maybe you've always had just enough money to get by. And feel free to extend it to other people. Maybe you're grateful that someone you know got married or got healthy or found love for the first time, whatever it is. All right, amazing. And if you want to add to this later, feel free to leave a few spaces to write later. I love coming back to my answers and just adding to it, rereading what I've written and then just building on it. Number two, what are you grateful for most in your life right now? You can write for number two, what I'm grateful for in my life right now is. What I'm grateful for in my life right now is. And you can dot point your answers each time. Just write, I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my health and that I can still move. Expand on each one. Don't just write one or two words, expand on it. Really go into why you're grateful. That's where the emotion is. And again, don't be afraid to extend it out to other people in the world. As Tony Robbins said, if you want to get depressed in a hurry, think only about yourself for a week. Whenever I feel I'm getting sad, I'm either self-obsessed or I'm complaining. All right, beautiful. Doing really well, guys. And again, if you want to leave a few lines to add to it later, go for it. And we'll move on to question number three. And I love this one. This is the one full of possibilities. Number three, what are you grateful for that's going to happen for you or loved ones or friends over the next 5 years? That's important to you. And you can answer number three by writing, what I'm grateful for happening in my life over the next 5 years is. What I'm grateful for happening in my life over the next 5 years is. And start each line with I'm grateful for. I'm excited that me and my partner are saving to buy a house, and hopefully it's going to happen at the end of this year. I'm grateful that I have a job that I really enjoy that helps people, and I enjoy the people I work with immensely. I'm grateful that if I keep getting sore from tennis, I can move to pickleball. Have fun with it. Doesn't have to all be serious. And if you struggle for yourself, for other people, I had a client one time say, I'm grateful that my friend's going to have their dog for the next 5 years to take for walks because they really enjoy it. I was like, yes, that's a great one. All right, amazing work, guys. Beautiful. I can see the answers are flowing out of everyone right now, which is beautiful. And throughout this whole process, just keep taking deep breaths whenever you feel like you need to. If you get anxious, there's no judgment, just being curious with every one of these answers, with every one of these questions. And we're going to move on to question number four. Number four is, what is one goal that you're wanting to accomplish this year? The first thing that you think of and feel, yes, I want that. What's the one thing that you want to have by the end of this year? Could be level of health, could be happiness, it could be a new job. You can write what I want to accomplish most this year is. Number four, what I want to accomplish most this year is. Just write one thing, the one thing that you know you want. Just feel it. Could be something simple, like you want to get better at a sport you play, or lose 5 kilos, or gain 5 kilos, or feel closer to being in the relationship that you want. Whatever it is. And once everyone's got something, just give me a thumbs up, like either on camera or perfect or an emoji, just to let me know that you've got something for this one. Thanks, Debbie. I can see you moved the camera especially to do that. I appreciate it. Vicky, thank you. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks, Hannah, Tash, Apar. Amazing. Crystal, Sue. Excellent. All right, the last question we're going to journal on. I want you to look at that goal that you wrote, that one thing that you've written. And number 5, why are you grateful that you have this goal or that you will achieve it? Why are you grateful? Number 5, you can write, I'm grateful I have this goal because, and just go on a rampage. No dot points. I'm grateful I have this goal because it's going to feel amazing to walk into that house with my beautiful wife, knowing that we worked hard to earn this. This is going to be the place where we're going to have kids. I'm going to show my parents. They're going to love it. They're going to feel proud of me. I'm going to feel proud of me. What is it for you? Why are you grateful you have this goal and that you're going to achieve it? Think of the growth it's going to give you, the experiences, maybe what it's even going to give other people. All right. Well done, guys. I'm just taking a moment to just finish up writing whatever you want to write. No rush, no rush. Maybe if you're ready, you can just put the pen down. And one of the things I like to do for something like this, you could have been anywhere. You literally could have done anything tonight, but you are here working on yourself, working on your mindset, harmonizing yourself with the attitude that you want to have in life. And today's session, for a lot of it, is not just about you. It is, you're here for you. But for me, being grateful is just such a blessing to all my friends and family that get have to spend time with me every day. I do my gratitude for my partner. I do my gratitude for the people I work with. I do it for my parents because I love having a great attitude and then interacting with them and seeing them enjoy my person because I'm in such a good energy. I do this work because not because I enjoy sitting down and doing gratitude. I do it because I enjoy how I feel afterwards and the effects that it has. That's what a lot of personal development is. It's doing something hard in that moment that challenges you to grow, not for that moment, but for later. I got up this morning, 4:45, went to the gym at 5 a.m. I didn't want to do that. What I wanted was to feel great afterwards, feel good throughout the rest of the day, and look in the mirror tonight and look at myself and go, well done, Dave. You did something hard. You did something challenging that's going to better you and make you a better person for the people you love and care about. That's what you've done here. So give yourself a pat on the back for being here, for doing what you've done. Again, you could have been doing anything. Literally, you could have been on your phone scrolling Instagram, Facebook, but no, you're here working on yourself. And that is amazing. And I just want to say I appreciate you. And I know everyone in your life who's going to interact with you in the next few days is also thankful that you're here. Now, we're going to jump into our meditation. We will go about 5 minutes over. I do apologize, but just take a moment to just literally shake it off. Move your body, do whatever you need to do to get nice and comfortable because we're going to sit nice and still for 10 minutes. And if you've just been sitting for 25, you might feel a little bit tired, a little bit sore. So just do whatever you need to do. If you need to get up and do a star jump or do some stretches or push-ups or something, get the energy out so you can sit still, do it. Do whatever you need to do to be nice and comfortable, relaxed. I'm going to play some music through the speakers to get us into a nice space. And I want you to just take a moment to finish up, do any movements you have to do, honoring your body and whatever it's telling you to stretch, to move, and just get yourself into a nice, seated, comfortable position, whatever feels really good and comfortable for you. Just taking a moment to arrive into that position and just take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop down. Let yourself get nice and comfortable. And just gently close your eyes. Take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel your mind slowing down. Feel it being completely present, completely focused on your breathing, on my voice. Take another deep breath in. Feel yourself slowing down, deep breath out. And just feeling yourself arrive into this space. Through this meditation, come in with curiosity, no judgment. There's no need to be perfect, to do anything other than just be here and give it a go. And just take a deep breath into that feeling of curiosity. Deep breath out, no judgment. And we're going to begin with a breathing exercise where we're going to take 10 really deep breaths in through our nose, into our stomach, into our chest. And I want you to imagine with every inhale, it feels like there's a hook on top of your head that's pulling you up towards the ceiling. And with every breath out through the mouth, I want you to just let your whole body just drop down and relax. On the 10th inhale, we'll hold it for 10 seconds in stillness. We'll breathe out through the mouth and then we'll hold again for 10 seconds. I'll guide you through this and we'll take our first inhale through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. Let yourself relax. Breathe in all the way in, rising up. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Smile. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out all the way out. And breathe in all the way in and hold it at the top in stillness. No force. Just sitting in it. And breathe out all the way out with a big sigh. And hold. Enjoying the stillness. Take a deep breath all the way in and let it out through your mouth with a sigh. Just relax into the space. Let your breathing return to normal. And in your mind, I want you to imagine that above you right now, you can see this beautiful cloud floating in the room where you are. And this cloud has got a beautiful energy to it. You can see it crackling with electricity and energy. And even its presence, you feel calming. And I want you to imagine that it is a certain color, one that represents feeling grateful to you. Whatever color comes to mind, blue, green, yellow, red, whatever it is. Just see it floating above you. And I want you to hear this booming voice inside your own head coming to you from this cloud. And it's saying to you, I am gratitude. I want to come into your life to make you feel happier, to make you feel more joyful, to make you feel more excited about life, so that you can have a happier, more fulfilling existence. Is it okay if I come into your life and you become more grateful? And in your mind, just say, yes. I want to feel grateful. I want to experience this more and more every day. And imagine that the cloud is accepting this answer. And you can see it starting to churn and spin, and this beautiful energy is being put off by it. And slowly you can see this cloud moving towards you. And you know that it's about to come into your aura, into your being, and you can feel it now coming into your head. As soon as it makes contact with the top of your head, you just feel this beautiful energy move right into your head. You feel your eyes relax, your jaw relax. And as it washes around inside of your head, you can just hear sentences like, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful that I get to be here and experience life. I'm so grateful for people, the world around me, the beautiful things happening everywhere around me. I'm so grateful for life. Take a deep breath into that. And a deep breath out. With that, you can feel it moving down your neck into your shoulders, and you can feel your shoulders relax as this beautiful feeling shifts all the way down your arms to the tips of your fingers, and you can feel across your arms and your shoulders this feeling of strength. This beautiful feeling of loving strength. This appreciation and gratitude for being you, for the world around you, for the people, and it feels strong. Take a deep breath into it and just feel that strength in your shoulders that you have with this feeling of gratitude. And breathe out through your mouth. And feel this energy moving down into your heart, into your chest. You can feel it swirling around your heart, and you can see this energy, the color of it. And you feel all the things that you complained about, any anger, any resentment, just wash away. It's just completely gone. All that you can feel is love, appreciation, and gratitude for yourself, for others, for the world. Even if it's just for this moment, you can feel it. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. And you can hear the voice of gratitude in your mind saying, I'm grateful I get to be you. I'm grateful for all the people in the world, all the lessons they're teaching me, the people I get to be the best version of myself for. I'm grateful for life. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. And with that, you can feel gratitude move all the way down into your stomach. You can feel it untwisting any nerves or knots. You can feel the health in your stomach being repaired as it relaxes. And it sees the good, experiences the good, and it's in harmony with everything that makes your stomach feel beautifully healthy. You feel the energy going down your legs all the way into the ground beneath you. And you can see this color spreading all the way around you, up the walls of your room, all around you. This beautiful energy of love, of peace, of gratitude. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. And in your mind, I want you to think of a moment in your past that you're truly grateful for. And I want you to step into it and relive it. It can be any moment. Moment of happiness, joy, something that you're grateful you got to experience. Step into it and experience it right now. See what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. And take a deep breath into it. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And letting that moment go. Think of a moment that happened recently that you're really grateful for. Could be a small thing, could be a big thing, anything. A little moment, a big moment. Think of one that you're really grateful for recently and step into it and relive it like it's happening right now. See what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. And take a moment now to let that image disappear. And I want you to think of a moment in the future that's coming, something that you're going to feel really grateful when it gets here. That relationship, the house, that job, that feeling within yourself of trust, of confidence, whatever it is, step into the moment when you have it and really feel grateful for it. See what you would see, hear what you would be saying to yourself, and really let yourself feel it. Take a deep breath into it and a deep breath out. And feel yourself coming back to your body, where you are right now. And in this moment, I want you to think about people in your life that you love or care about. And I want you to send them love. I want you to imagine that you're reaching out with your arms right now, sending them this beautiful energy that you're in. And for each person you send it to, see their face light up, see them turn the color of this beautiful energy that you're holding right now. See them relax, see them feel joy, see them smile. And one by one, just send that beautiful energy to them. See them at that job they don't like, smiling. See them having a hard day and feeling joy. And for each person, see them look back at you and smile at you, and they say to you, thank you. Thank you for caring about me. Thank you for wishing me well. It feels good to have someone who cares about me in my life. Just feel that beautiful moment with them. And allowing yourself to come back into this moment. And in your mind, I want you to imagine that you're standing in front of a mirror and you're looking at yourself. And your reflection is looking straight at you with a big smile. You're in this beautiful energy. You're the happiest you've ever been. You feel so grateful for your past. You've learned and grown from it. You feel grateful for what's happening now, the challenges and how it's strengthening you, getting you ready to be the best version of yourself. And you think about the future and how exciting it is and how you want to overcome everything to get there. And this version of you that's smiling is looking at you and saying, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. You are a beautiful human being with wonderful intentions. I love you. I'm proud of you. You can do anything that you want to do. Just looking at yourself in the mirror, just give yourself a big smile. Take a deep breath into whatever emotions you're feeling. Deep breath out. And in your own mind right now, you hear loudly, clearly, and with emotion, I'm grateful for who I am and where I am. And I want you to repeat it in your own mind. I'm grateful for who I am and where I am. One more time in your mind, as loud as you can, scream it in your mind with feeling. I'm grateful for who I am and where I am. And take a deep breath into that. Feel all the energy in your body. Squeeze your fist tightly, squeeze your whole body. Feel the energy coursing through you. And breathe out through your mouth and just let it all out. And see the energy moving back through the walls, up through your feet, all the way through your heart, back through your head, back into the cloud above you. And you can see this gratitude cloud looking at you, just saying, well done. I'm here whenever you need me. You say thank you to it. And as it disappears, you look around and you can see traces of the color everywhere. You can still see the people that you care about smiling. You can feel the feelings, the thoughts in your body still there. And it feels really good. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. And with that, you feel yourself just coming back into your body where you're seated right now. Just inviting some gentle motion. You can move your fingers, your toes, move your shoulders, move your neck. And as you're coming into your body with one deep breath in through your nose, really deep breath, and deep breath out through your mouth, you can slowly open your eyes. Well done, and welcome back. Amazing work, guys. Well done. Well done. It's taking a moment to do anything you need to do. If you need to write something down, if you need to jump off, that's okay as well. I want to thank you all for coming here, bringing beautiful energy and intention to go through this process and just spend some time with it. Well done to you and thank you. Now, the way that it works from here is I do uh, end this kind of part of the session and just turn it over to you. So if you want to stick around and have a moment to share with other people and yeah, share a takeaway, a question, or an insight, feel free. If you need to leave, that's okay as well. The only thing I ask is that when you go back into Meetup, is that you do give the session some kind of review. So if there's something that you'd like to see improve, please write it down. But yeah, any kind of feedback is very welcome, and that's why it's helped us to reach so many people. We've now been going for over 3.5 years with this every Monday. And if you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing it. And if you want to see some changes, some improvements, please let me know. In the chat, I'm just going to post a link. So if you do want to help out with the meetup fees, feel free to do that. There's a link there for a PayPal donation. Please only do it if you want to. That's just me being open to receiving. No need to do it if you don't want to. There's also the WhatsApp group if you want to join. There's about 50 people in that we have to do challenges most weeks around journaling and share insights and stuff about what we're going through. And if there's also a feedback form there, a Microsoft form, if you'd like to give anonymous feedback. So I know not everyone wants their name to the feedback. I know some people don't want to do that. So I've tried to cater for everyone there. But other than that, I just want to say a big thank you to all you guys. I'm really grateful that every Monday I have the opportunity to serve and just give these free sessions, do something I absolutely love. As you can probably tell, very passionate about this. These concepts and these ideas are what's changed me from being someone with chronic fatigue syndrome, hating themselves, suicidal, drug addict, to the person that you see before you now, who's very fit, healthy, has, funnily enough, a lot of self. I, I used to always call it cockiness in other people, but now that I'm here, it's just confidence. Like you can't really knock me anymore. I used to be very cared what everyone thought. Now I really don't care. You probably noticed on this session there was a couple of people who gate crashed and were putting comments in and trying. I don't care. I just don't. And that comes from a level of awareness that I've worked at for a very long period of time. And I'm just very grateful that I get to share these ideas and practice it with you guys. So thank you. Got some messages. Oh, no worries, Zarin, Jenny. Coco, no worries. S, Ashley, Debbie. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Now, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. So, if you do want to share, you don't have to. I go with the people who've got their cameras on first. So, the first person up will be Andrea. The only thing I will say with this is we'll try and keep it relatively, I suppose, short for tonight's session. So, what we're going to do is everyone has a chance to share for about maybe 30, 45 seconds, either a question, a takeaway, something you might want to share that came up for you, or an insight. And I'm just going to make it so that you guys can unmute yourself now. First up, we have Andrea, and then we have Debbie. So, Andrea, if you want to unmute yourself, go for it.
So I was trying and it wouldn't let me. Kept telling me I wasn't for a while. Took a while to take effect. Um, yeah, I actually probably have only got something fairly short tonight. I was kind of thinking about I can do all this growth and become stuff and thinking that a lot of people here and you were younger and just starting out in life and whatever, and I'm sort of like old and sort of slightly early retired and have grey hair, and then it suddenly hit me. I'm an elder. I've got wisdom and knowledge that I can use to help people and do good things and be creative and stuff. And so I'm going to be
Oh,
grateful for that.
I love that. Let's give her a round of applause. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That is amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Andrea. I remember this story of this guy who was at the end of his life and he only had a few days left to live. And someone said to him, "Why aren't you complaining? Why aren't you sad?" And he said, "Because in the bed next to me, there's a guy who's just found out that he's got the condition I've got. And for the last 3 days, I've been able to help him, guide him, tell him what to expect and everything like that. And maybe I've got 2 more days to help him. And I'm grateful that I have that opportunity." And I was just like, whoa, as long
Yeah.
as you're
The only thing
here and you've got breath, you've got something to give. And 100%, Andrea, you've got
But then I
so
thought
much
that makes it
wisdom.
sound like I've given up and decided I'm old. But I mean, I'm not old yet. I'm only
No,
63, but I'm old. I mean, back in the days when people talked about having elders and them being wise and stuff, they probably were only in their 60s.
true. I
So,
love it. Thank you so much for
and I'm, and
sharing,
I'm,
Andrea.
and I'm hoping I've got another, 20 to 40 years to keep sharing.
We all hope it. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andrea. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have Debbie. Then we have Sue. Go for it, Debbie. If you don't want to unmute as well, you don't have to, but if you would like to, go for it. Would you like to share, Debbie? Nope, that's okay. All right. Next up, we have. Thanks for coming, Debbie. Appreciate it and having the camera on. Good to see your smiling face. Next up, we have Sue. Then we have Hannah. Go for it, Sue.
Thank you, David. I, to be honest, like whenever I do gratitude journal, I kind of feels like always like like a task. I was just like, okay, this is actually, I have done this. It is good, and that's it. There is no feeling attached to it, or I couldn't sense like much feeling attached to it. But when I actually follow this exercise, 5 questions, and yeah, it's really good to feel something properly, taking some time or absorbing every details of it. It's really good. And it's really and also really thanks for the book's recommendation. And I really enjoy reading The Science of Getting Rich that you recommended, and also your feedback or thoughts explaining on that book. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, Sue. Well done. Well done. And that's just a showing. It's like, gratitude is just it's an emotional state, and it's something like happiness or joy. It's something that is, I think some people just have it naturally, and other people have to work for it and learn to do it. For me, I don't think I was a very joyful person, and I've actually had to work for it, which means look for it, find it, meditate on it, feel it. But it's like any emotional state. Once you get good at it and comfortable with it, it comes easier and easier. So if you keep practicing it and just focusing on what you feel most grateful for. The things that I was saying, they're kind of expansions, but if it is a struggle to get there, just going with whatever you feel and then building on it and then connecting to it. If you find something that you felt really grateful for when you're doing it, use that as like your anchor. For me, it's my parents and having a safe place to sleep every night. Those are the two things that unconditionally I'll always feel some kind of ping or emotional of gratitude. And then I just use that as a launching pad and then I go from there. So
Mm.
if it's something that you want to get good at, find whatever it was on your list that you felt like that ping instantly for and use that as your like starter pack for it each time.
Yeah. I think my happiness in that stage, or like when actually good things happen, it just it just lasted only a short time. I just like keep on thinking, to do next or whatever. I think that's I have to I'm trying to work on. Yeah, try to feel
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, if you can feel it a little bit, that's the starting point. The first time I felt gratitude, it came for about 5 seconds and then it went. Then the next time it was like, and I remember just thinking, this is something I want. I don't want to feel like I'm complaining and unhappy and resentful of everyone around me and stuff like that. I didn't want to be that. So it's like, and then by the end of it, I don't know, it just became like a natural kind of thing to kind of feel on a day-to-day basis. But it didn't just happen overnight. It happened over many weeks and months of focusing on it. So yeah, keep reading that book and you'll definitely, that'll help you. Amazing.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sue. Next up, we've got Hannah and then Apar. Go for it, Hannah.
Hello.
Mhm.
Um, I don't really know what to say. I wrote down what I'm grateful for, but I've been really grateful for you running this like group each Monday because joined a few weeks ago and it's been really helpful. So I am very grateful.
Um, Thank you so much for saying that, Hannah. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for showing up. I know that I can see that there was, at the start some resistance. And I can see that you're really feeling your way into it. And I can see some changes, even just the way that your energy, the way that you're subtly smiling right now, I can see it's there. I can see a shift in you. And I can tell you this, if you keep coming, keep showing up, keep doing these little things like this, they just compound over time. And it just keeps getting better and better. So well done on you for making this a habit and showing up each week. I'm very impressed by it. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
No worries. Amazing. Thanks again, Hannah. And I do like it when people say that they're grateful for what I'm doing. I do hear it from clients a fair bit, but I don't know. It's something that does fuel you to keep going. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, Next up, we've got Apar and then we've got Dana. Go for it, Apar, if you'd like to unmute yourself and share.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, hi. I think Hannah made a really good point. Like, thank you for organizing this event. And every Monday, today is my first time, like, I joined this event. I have been trying to joining this from a quite while, but some of the other things happening. Today, I think I had a very, very busy day. I was just walking over a shift, and then I'm working on my uni project, and this thing came up, and I'm like, I totally forgot about the event. Then it came up on my calendar, and I was like, oh, okay, no, I need to attend. And I think it actually reset me in a very positive way because I was just a bit stressed because of my assignment, and I've been going through a rough phase at the moment from past few weeks. And yeah, so I think it went really well for me. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, amazing. I can see there's a smile on your face. There's a little bit of gratitude for your assignment even. You know,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
love that. And it's
Yeah.
remember, it's not the assignment that the assignments are great, but remember you do it every time you hand it in, you're one step closer to that thing that you're working towards. You've got more knowledge, more experience.
Yeah.
There's so many things to be grateful. So well done. Thanks for coming with a great attitude. Thanks for managing to
No.
make it work.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'll definitely show up on all the Mondays. Yeah.
Ah, amazing. I look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you, Pa. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Next up, we've got Dana. And then after that, we've got Rose. Go for it, Dana. Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go.
Hi,
Mhm.
it's Dana,
Oh,
and
sorry.
that's okay. I get that a lot, and I'm still trying to have the confidence enough. I'm a teacher at school, and the principal for the last 3 years, since I've been there, has called me Dana, and I still haven't said to her, "My name's Dana." Um, so thank you so much for. I'm so grateful to have found your group, and grateful to have you in my life now, and this group. Thank you. Um, Something that really came up for me now, because I'm spending a lot of time working more on myself and healing, and my self-worth and self-love. And what came up for me today was how I need to be more grateful for being me,
Mm.
which is a difficult one.
Oh,
Yeah.
preaching to the choir there. I tell you what, that it takes a bit of work, that one. Oh,
Yes. So
very
thank you so
worthwhile
much.
though. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I think this is maybe your sign to have that conversation with the principal about the pronunciation.
Yeah.
I did wonder because whenever I see a name, I'm like Dana. I'm like, perfect. I'll make sure I remember it and get it correct next time as well.
I have no idea how I'm going to to open that subject with her. It's very yeah, after 3 years, it's like, my name's Dana.
Make a joke with it, make it be funny, and then just be like, yeah, I've decided, make a joke. I've decided I'm probably going to stick around another couple of years, so I figured we might as well get it right now.
That's a good one. Thank you.
No worries, no worries. Well, thank you for coming. Thanks for bringing the great energy, and I look forward to seeing you at a few more.
Thank you.
Amazing. Next up, we have Rose, and then we have Crystal. Go for it, Rose.
Hi, David.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I'm also very grateful for this. I think I've mentioned it before for this Monday group and for your guidance, and it's really made a really big difference in my life as well. So thank you.
Oh,
Um,
amazing. Thank you for saying that.
thank you. And yeah, in terms of gratitude, so I had tried doing it over the years, and then yeah, sort of like what Sue said, I found it almost like a chore, and I'd try and do it, and I'd be really sort of forcing the things, um, and then I'd sort of forget about it, and probably very recently, maybe 3 months ago, I stumbled across something that's really worked well for me called 4D gratitude.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so it really helps me because it's very structured. So instead of sitting there going, "What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for?" I've got these 4 questions, and so it's a lot easier to work through it. And the 4 questions look at different parts, I guess, of things. So, like the first one is yeah, what are you grateful for something that happened? So that one's usually pretty sort of basic. Like I'm grateful for not burning the house down the other day when I left the stove on. So that was a good one. And then the next one is, what are you grateful for that didn't happen?
Mm.
Well, actually, so that should have been, I'm grateful for I didn't burn the house down. Um, and then the third one is, what are you grateful for? That sort of, I can't remember the exact question, but it's to do with self-development. So I usually have something along the lines of, yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm choosing to raise my vibrations with every choice, every decision and action that I take, something like that. And then the last one is, yeah, what are you grateful for? Sort of pulling in from the future, and that's usually to do with my goals. grateful that I finally got my website up and yeah, so I found that really
Yes. I
not
love
easy,
that.
but doable. I found that really doable. I try and do that every morning and yeah, instead of
Yeah.
sort of grasping for stuff, it comes much more naturally and I feel it more as well. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. And I'm very similar. I think for people who also, I don't know if it's an ADHD thing or people with ADHD tendencies, you want to add novelty to it and make it fun and make it
Mm,
exploratory and from different perspectives. Something that, and this could be something that could be an add-on, is a question that I found really, really helpful was think of someone who you really admire or that you
mm.
look up to who's a mentor. Can be a famous person, can be a friend, someone, and asking what would they be grateful for right now.
Oh, okay, that's
So
interesting.
for me, like asking what other people are grateful for was also another way to, it's all about trying to find
Mm,
different dimensions of gratitude. And being, because if you're grateful for your goals and you're grateful for that, but then you're still not grateful for the world or your parents or something like that, then there's always going to be some kind of block. It's really, for me, I'm trying to be grateful for absolutely everything that is the experience of life.
mm,
So whatever you need to do that. But I think for most people to start with the basics first, and then once you've done that, you probably get bored with it, and then you want to look for some of these things to, yeah, expand it and make it interesting, complicate, whichever way you want to look
yeah.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, that's great.
Amazing. Thanks for sharing that, Rose. I think that might have helped given everyone a different idea.
Mm. Thanks, David.
Appreciate you coming, Rose.
Mm.
All right. Next up, we have Brittany, then we have Vicky. Go for it, Brittany.
Hello, everyone. So you always, mention about chronic fatigues and about, being like grateful for it. And for so long, I guess I thought that, the pandemic was the reason for a lot of like my challenges and like financial reversals. But I don't know. I started thinking about things differently and the opportunities that I've had because of it. Just like this group, I just think that Meetup went to a lot more of online events that I wouldn't have found had it not been for the events of the pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful one, Brittany. And there's some good in everything, to some degree, but it's just our job to find it. And whatever you look for, you will find. If you try and prove something right, you'll find it. So yeah, that's amazing, Brittany. And that's a good thing. I'd rather prove that the world's a good place than it's a bad place. I mean, that sounds like a horrible idea. I want to prove to you that everything sucks. Why? That's not a very good mission. So I want to prove to everyone that life can be beautiful, that we can all smile a little bit more, that we can all have a little bit joy, even if it's only 5% more. That'll still be great. So well done, Brittany. I like that. I like that attitude too. I like that viewpoint. Excellent. Vicky, did you want to unmute and say something before you finished off? I saw that you've got to get going. That's okay.
I've got to get going. So thank you, everybody. These Mondays have made a huge difference to me. Thank you so much.
No worries, Vicky. Thank you for coming every week, and we'll see you next week. All right, amazing. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming, for everyone for sticking around, having a share. I appreciate it. And if anything did come up for you guys throughout the session that you do want to reach out and have a chat to me about, please do reach out. I've got lots of resources and I do like talking about this stuff, just in case you hadn't noticed, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, we have fun with it. It's okay. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. And if you are looking for a practice, I will say this. If you're going to do gratitude, 3 things each day is probably not enough, especially if you're not practice with it. 10 things is basically my minimum for when I'm doing gratitude if I really want to get into it. By 3, I'm starting to uncover it. By 4, I'm starting to get there. 5, I start to really feel it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 8, 9, and 10 for me, when I'm doing my gratitude list, that's where the real power is. Gratitude is if you feel it a little bit, it'll help you a little bit. You feel it a bit more, that'll help you a little bit more. You feel it a lot, oh my God, it's a great feeling and it really helps so many different aspects of your life. It really does have a ripple effect from you, from if you're being grateful for your job, it'll make you feel more grateful for your health as well, because you can get to your job because you're healthy, whatever it is. So it really does just ripple outwards. I don't think I've never regretted sitting down and doing gratitude. I've just regretted the days when I didn't. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all next time. See you.